So welcome to the project demonstration of coal mine safety system for coal mine employees. So here we are going to detect the multiple parameters like fire detection with the help of this flame sensor and humidity temperature from DHT11 sensor and combustible gas sensor to detect the harmful gases. And these four parameters will be sent to the mobile phone through the Zigbee. So here the communication is this system with the person who is inside the coal mines, and the parameters of the environmental parameters beside the around the person will be sent through the Zigbee, and here the transmitter will transmit the information to the receiver Zigbee here, and the receiver Zigbee will transmit the same data with the help of HC05 Bluetooth module to the phone. So why? Because the Zigbee can cover up to 500 meters. As we know, the Bluetooth distance is very less, and it can send the data to one mobile phone at a time. But Zigbee can go for hopping technique and multiple device, one device to multiple device and multiple device to one device. So now we are sending data from here to there. So in this one real time we can place this kind of helmet sections, multiple things, and the multiple Zigbees will send the information to the Zigbee of one. So there we can provide one addressing also. Based on the addressing, the system will send the helmet number to the mobile phone, as well as it will indicate buzzer indication at the helmet section whenever the abnormality is detected. So coming to the interfacing connections to the Arduino board. So here we interface the flame sensor at 12th pin and DHT11 at 10th pin, and a combustible gas sensor at 11th pin, and buzzer at 13th pin of our Uno board. And we are going to provide the 5 volts power supply from this adapter by giving the 230 volts inputs. And this is the breadboard in order to distribute the 5 volts power supply to all these input and output modules, and also provide the power supply to the Arduino Uno board, because we are going to provide the 5 volts to this breadboard, and parallelly we are distributing to the all other boards. Same the receiver also. So the adapter will provide the 5 volts power supply parallelly to the Zigbee and a Bluetooth module. So before demonstrating the project, we should install one application in your phone in order to get the data of these sensors in your phone. So install this application, Blue Terminal. So just type Blue Term, you will get this icon based application from the Play Store. Install that and open. So now keep it now here, because we don't have paired this system, this mobile phone or this Bluetooth module to our system. So now what we need to do is, initially we need to on this receiver section. So just provide the power supply to the receiver section, right? And then there will be a light indication. So here we can see the light indication on this Bluetooth module, and in order to pair to that, so just go to Bluetooth settings. Now go to Bluetooth settings in your phone and search for new device. So it will come with HC05, right? HC05, and pair to that HC05. It will ask for the password, and the password is 1234 password. Okay. After pairing from the settings, this is only initial setting, and the next time onwards, when you are demonstrating in the same mobile phone, then no need to pair from the settings. Already it's appearing here. Now HC05, pair to that. Now it will connected, right? Now it's connected, but no data is coming because the transmitter helmet is not get switched on. So now switch on the transmitter. Right. Now you can see that the system continuously sending the temperature in degree centigrade and humidity in percentage. So now everything is normal. So now let us provide the input of combustible gas inputs. There will be a light indication on the gas sensor as well as buzzer indication, and also in the receiving section we can get the gas alerts. And coming to the fire, the flame. Fire alerts. Okay, same manner, high temperature for 45 degrees set point we already programmed inside the Uno board. Whenever the temperature increased above the 45 or humidity is above the 95, then we'll get the same alerts like high temperature and high humidity. And after pairing from your phone to the system, the blinking rate will be slows down. Okay, so coming to this, let me explain you the flow again. So after providing the 5 volts power supply to the breadboard will distribute the power supply to all over the modules including the Arduino, and the Arduino will get the input from these sensors and check for the threshold values. If everything is normal, it will send only temperature and humidity through the ZigBee or RF to the receiver ZigBee, and the so-called receiver ZigBee will receive the information and send the same parameters to the Bluetooth module. And in your Android application, we need to install this application and we need to open the so-called Bluetooth Android application and pair to the SH05. Then we'll get the streaming of data continuously. Right. Thank you.